Today, I'm going to unbox a beautiful looking Optimus Prime figure that's worth its weight in gold. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eman, and this is Eman's World of Geek. On this channel, I talk to you about comic books, Transformers, gaming, tech, and more. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I drop any one of these new videos. Today I'm going to unbox a beautiful looking Optimus Prime that I found recently at the San Jose Super Toy Show. Now in the back corner of this show, I saw this vendor that was selling a huge amount of beautiful looking Transformer figures, from Masterpiece to third party to old school to OG. It was a beautiful, beautiful looking vendor site, and I really couldn't leave that area. I needed to, I needed to leave because if I didn't, I was probably going to spend a lot more money than I should have, and I still kind of did. But I found, I shouldn't say I found, but I saw a unique looking Optimus Prime there that I'm like, I need a little bit more of, information about it. So I reached out to my folks over there at the Transformer Underground. It's an awesome Facebook group that I'm a part of. I'm like, hey fellas, do me a favor. What is this? I've never seen this before. And a few guys told me exactly what it was. And I'm like, wow. Okay, I need that right there. So as you saw in the previous video, I went ahead and purchased this along with another fourth party, maybe third party figure. But today I'm going to go ahead and unbox a Japanese figure that came from Takara Tomy. So it's a legit first party figure. It's definitely, mainline. I don't know if it's mainline or if it's Chug or... I'm still trying to figure out a lot of the verbiage, so let me know. But I believe this is mainline, so this is OG right here. And it definitely came from Japan. It's all Japanese writing back there, as you can see. So this guy is really, this is Convoy. This is the Japanese, so in Japan, Optimus Prime is known as like Convoy, right? And he's known by many different Convoy names, but this really pertains to Optimus Prime himself. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this figure right here, and I'm gonna show you what the contents is along with the figure itself. All right, I'm looking forward to opening this box right here because this figure looks like it could be an amazing looking figure, and I don't know what to expect, honestly. I don't know what the size is. I've never really seen this figure before, so this is going to be my first time really looking and seeing what this is. I've seen some pictures online. Some friends, showed it to me, but I need to see this with my own eyes. No, I'm not throwing this one right here. This box is actually pretty dope. I'm gonna go ahead and save that right there. Okay, let me put the contents to the side over here. You guys probably see it, but all right. So instruction booklet right there for sure. Instruction booklet. If I can open this up without damaging the plastic. Nope, I'm gonna end up damaging. It's okay. This is my figure. It's okay. I can break plastic. It's okay. It's not gonna bother me much. Now, you know what? Now I'm worried about transforming it because I'm only gonna go off of the pictures, or I'll probably just go online and take a look and see what TM reviews or anyone else who picked this up, how they transformed it. So, yeah, just gonna go off of that right there. Yeah, all of the instructions. Oh, look at that. All of the instructions on how to do it right there. All right, we'll put this to the side right here. Oh, that figure is pretty. You guys can probably see it. This thing looks nice and saucy. Dang, that's golden. All right, before I take out the figure, let's take a look at some of the accessories. Okay, I'll stop. All right, here's his golden axe right there. That looks pretty nice. It looks very plasticky though. It's flimsier than some of the other third parties right there. It's a little bit of bend. There's some spikes right there. This isn't as sturdy as some of the third parties that I've seen, but it's definitely sturdier than like some of the studio series and some of the first parties that I've seen. So this is kind of like in the middle right there. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. Put that to the side right there, and then let me see the famous rifle. Ooh, oh, bam. Reminds me of a Filipino joke toy that we have out in the Philippines.
Oh my.
This is you know what? I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. What do I do? How do I do this? All right. So it folds up into this, and I'm supposed to do something to, I'm pretty sure, like trigger the Ah, okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Again, like an infamous Filipino toy that we give out at Christmas.
Oh my.
All right, let's take a look at the Golden Matrix. The Matrix is in here. Let me go ahead and scope this one now. Ooh, oh, dude, this is diecast. This is heavy.
Heavy is reliable. If it doesn't work, you can always hit him with it.
This has like a good amount of weight to it. The crystal in the middle is kind of crystally, but it's still plasticky. But this matrix has some weight to it. It is definitely metal. It is definitely metal. This is actually pretty dope right here. Let me, we should try. Hopefully I can get that right there. Wow, this. All right, Matrix, I'm impressed. All right, let me bring out the Optimus. Holy crap. I call it Optimus. I know it's Convoy in Japan. Here in America, it's Optimus. Regardless, this is still my guy. This is still my guy. Ooh, dang. All right, I want to say this is masterpiece size. This dude is pretty big. He's got a crazy looking design on him. So it's a combination of like gold chromy and plastic. It's an odd combination, to be perfectly honest with you. Some of it is like gold plated and some of it is just like yellow plastic. Again, strange combination. Tires are yellow. Okay, so this is it right here. The Golden Lagoon Optimus or Convoy, however you want to call him right here. Technically, it's Convoy, right? Because it's from Japan. But, dude, this dude is shiny, though. Super, super shiny. This is like, it is pretty. It's got a little bit of weight to it. Some of it does feel like some of it does have some die cast. His feet feel like they're metal. Like there's a little bit of die cast in there. I'm trying to feel Optimus Prime. Seeing what else could be metal. Man, I really don't want to like pose them or anything like that. It's just really, really nice looking. See, like I want to say this. I do want to say I'm a little conflicted. I am a little conflicted on it. Now, overall, this design does look pretty dope. Overall, this design does look really, really cool. Super, super unique. Something that I've never seen before. Now, again, I'm not any expert. I just started collecting Transformers again. The gold is awesome looking. However, the antenna right there on his helmet, on the side, his ears, those are like that plastic yellow. So, like, I think it would have been cooler if it was all gold plated. Now, like, his arms and his ribs and his thighs, it being plastic yellow, I think that's okay. I think that's, that's all right. I get it, I'm trying to save a little bit of cash. But the ears, the antennas up here, I think those things should have been, just gold plate them. Just gold plate them, it's all right. Unless, when you transform him, it's one of those things where you do have to bring him back and you don't want to get like none of the gold plating scratched off. But man, this dude is actually, it's growing on me. I'm going to tell you that now. It is growing on me. He's got this stance. He's got a very commanding stance. Like, he really does. Like, shoulders back, and he's just like chest out, like, what's going on here, Oh, don't mess with me here, kid. Right? I kind of like that part of him. You know what? Let me go ahead and compare him to the MS-02, the Magic Square version, and also the TE-01 Op Leader. That is the Transform Element Optimus that I have here. All right, so here they are lined up. So here we go. This is the Golden Lagoon Takara Tomy Convoy, right? Right next to him over here, this is the Transform Element TE-01 Op Leader. And then this is the original, the first version of the Magic Square MS-01. So it is masterpiece size. This Golden Lagoon is masterpiece size. I think in my previous video I said I wasn't sure, and I thought it may have been a Voyager class size, but no, this is masterpiece. Holy crap! Hey, you guys! My first masterpiece, official. This is a lineup right here. This is an incredible looking lineup right here of Optimus Primes. the size, they're about the same. It looks like to me the Golden Lagoon's got more of a broader shoulder. You know, his shoulders are bigger and blockier than the Transform Element and the Magic Square. Looking from behind, also, of course, his legs are beefier. The tires don't roll in, or they don't convert inside his legs to hide, just like what they do with the Transform Element and the Magic Square. I don't know what the posability on it is just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and tinker around with that when I start, taking pictures for the Instagram. But man, this is crazy looking. Just looking at him from now comparing, putting, turning them around. All right, so looking at him from the back, just kind of showing what I was talking about. His shoulders are a little bit broader right here on the Golden Lagoon compared to the Transform Element and the Magic Square. Now, comparing paint to paint, the gold plating looks really solid, super bright, super shiny. I like it. I know these two are a little bit dirtier, but I would say along the lines of this, okay? As far as OG design goes, it'll go to the Transform Element. His posability is it's a little blocky. You can still pose him. He's a lot of points of articulation. This one's cool. This one's really, really, really solid. It's beefy and it's sturdy. But when it comes down to kind of moving him around, he's a little choppy, a little robotic-ish. That was kind of dumb because he's a robot. But you know what I mean. So it's blocky-ish. Where with the Magic Square, it's okay. Same thing, a little blockier. But I feel like moving his legs around is a little easier. Like the posability on the Magic Square, I think the Magic Square, the first generation, the MSO1, I think, has it over the Transform Element. I don't want to be so abusive with this golden one because it's so pretty, but let me put this one to the side. Let me put these to the side. And this is the Transform Element one. Let me see. Does his arms come out? Oh, yeah. His arms do come out. Oh, my God. I hear crunching and... All right, let's see. Moving. All right. All right, so they go up and down pretty well. Elbows. Okay. It's cool because it's not like this one where it's like click, 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 this one doesn't click either. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, his arms move pretty well. His shoulders go up and down pretty well. His legs. All right, there's that crunch. When it comes down to moving right there at the hips. With the Transform Element, still has that also. See, Magic Square. A little bit of a crunch. All right, the crunch goes to this guy right here for sure. But yeah, man, this is this is crazy looking. So the Golden Lagoon is definitely masterpiece size right here. This guy's a little beefier at the shoulders. Definitely prettier. This gold plating does look super sick. And I don't know exactly how it looks like on the camera just yet, but this gold plating in person, it's wow, man. That's amazing. I'm actually, I'm loving this. I love it. I love it. I really do. It's saucy. Now, what I do notice also too, let's see, take a look at the head. Head on Magic Square, side to side, up and down. All right, not too bad. Transform Element. I think the head moves a little bit better on the Transform Element. But what about on you? I'm gonna be careful. Let me see, side to side. There's a little bit of work. Head goes back. I think I like the way it feels on the Transform Element over these two, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not saying that one's better than the other. All right, I'm not going to go ahead and say, well, this one's articulation, because it's a little bit more block and this one's a little bit more fluid, while this was... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say which one of those, because everyone's going to have their own opinions on it. Honestly, everyone's going to say, well, I actually like the fluidity of this one. No, I like the original, but this one's a little... I get it. Everyone's going to have your own thing. So do me a favor, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have these three figures or any other masterpiece size Optimus Primes, let me know which ones are your favorite. Which ones do you feel like have better posability, have better articulation to it? Which ones are better for, picture taking, I can tell you this. I've learned new techniques when it comes down to photographing my figures from a couple of people out there. Ben Dixon's actually a fantastic toy photographer who I've talked to recently. He's given me some pointers on how to take pictures with, for my figures. And I'm looking forward to actually taking photos of this one right here. So Ben, if you're watching this video, man, how do you photograph things that are a little bit more chromy, or anyone down there, anyone watching this, if you guys take photos of your figures, what do you do as far as preventing glare with, something that's a little bit more chrome? Let me know down in the comments below, because I would like to know, that I want to say that taking, photographing my figures is like a new hobby that I didn't think I was going to like. And that's another rabbit hole right there that I went down. So, and I definitely want to be able to take an amazing set of pictures with the Golden Lagoon. So, yeah, keep an eye out. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to see what this guy looks like, behind the lens and under some pretty lights, okay? All right, you guys, that's it for this video right here. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out. Again, if you guys are interested in showing some support for the channel, the Eman's World of Geek t-shirts are available in our store. Link to the stores in the description below. You can also find t-shirts there from my boys over at the C-List Villains podcast and some other friends on there. And if you just want to show a little bit of support, for this channel, go ahead and pick up a couple of t-shirts right there. It'll make me feel happy. All right. Introduction to the Golden Lagoon is over right there. Thank you guys again so much for coming by and hanging out. Until the next issue. Deuces.